as well. Not only on our end, just as people on production, but of course the players too. It's very hard to. I almost said it's almost hard to find sponsorships. Honestly, it's just hard to be in the esports space in general. Jobs, their turnover rates are crazy, all that. So the fact that we get to see players like SHADIC in a jersey really means a lot.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like I was saying earlier with Snorlax, it's really good to see players like SHADIC who are being talked about more and more to get sponsors now. And we're going to see how stride SHADIC does at the tournament right now in Genesis. Coming up against Noi, rocking the PT. No Olimar right now. We're going to see how the Squirtle fares up against SHADIC's Corrin.
Okay, well, let's see how it all unfolds right here. Of course, we certainly have a generalized idea of how Squirtle goes versus the majority of the sorties in this game. I'd imagine Corrin, no exception. But again, you got a disjoint. You're a little stubby like Squirtle. You might get stuffed out here, and it looks like that's what's starting to happen. Nice.
Of course, I was going to say the thing is with Squirtle, obviously you don't have a fast button if you're getting pressured with the grabs. Okay, switch to Ivy, so looking for maybe something cute with the tether cancels, nothing from it though. Again, big Nair. How are you going to deal with big normals with Ivy?
Yeah. That is the real question right there. I'm not exactly sure what their fastest option out of shield is. It could possibly be Nair, but whatever it is, it might pale in comparison to what SHADIC's bringing to the table, at least if they're up close and personal. So in your face right now, we should see a lot of fairs and a lot of Nairs and uppers. Again, those three options, I think, pretty safe in Corrin's toolkit. And, of course, you're just also disjointed, too, so Pokemon Trainer might struggle a little bit to get in.
For sure.
Okay, Noi off stage, though. This is still far from undoable, of course. Ivysaur, of course, is a character that can certainly steal a stock right from up underneath if you aren't paying attention.
Oh, they're a cheeser.
Man, facts, bro. Okay, I'm glad somebody said it. I'm trying to be nice, but Ivysaur a cheeser stock.
No, being nice right here, bro. You guys know me. That character is a cheeser, but either way, I feel like all three Pokemon Trainer characters are just cheesers, bro. But either way, SHADIC not giving you a chance to see that.
No, absolutely not. Juggling right here. The circus is definitely in town. Okay, like that Nair. Back against the corner there. And I love, down to, again, a good party starter, too. I think that's another thing that Corrin has over some of the other sorties that people might forget about, just being so caught up into up air and forward air, is that the party starting options are actually pretty deadly. You got down tilt into things. You got up tilt as well, too. Those lower to mid percents could be very dangerous for you.
That's the thing. Corrin might not have exactly the fast buttons to kind of push you off, but when they have that space away, they can get these Nairs, up airs to trap you into air dodging, to feed you. Like you said, party starters, definitely a big celebration as soon as they get that initial hit. But okay, Noi fighting back with the Nairs. The Razor Leafs as well, kind of keep SHADIC out. But once SHADIC gets in, it hurts.
Yes, no doubt about it. Yeah, once SHADIC is in, I mean, they're in for a long time, but it seems right now Noi just starting to bleed out just a little bit too much. Nice. Gets the tech option red on the platform. Could be some signs of nerves here. I'm not exactly sure, but Ivysaur, again, just a lot of these options getting stuffed out. I mean, if it was a different sortie, I'd be a little bit more comfortable with Ivysaur in this matchup. I think one thing I can't ignore is they're just kind of getting outswung, or really outspaced is what it is.
Sure.
Ivysaur is a spacing king, but, you're going to be in some trouble versus Corrin.
This is how do you land, man? I feel like the one thing about PT is kind of why people don't really play them too much. People that talk about how the disadvantage isn't exactly the best, and when you're playing against someone who does it the best and putting you in a bad spot all the time, trapping your landings, covering your landings, there's a reason why it's going to be tough, man. SHADIC taking the first game, no surprise for me.
That's right. Very, very comfortable, kind of home sweet home in that matchup. Noi, just played a very solid, Pokemon Trainer in that first game. Didn't show me anything that, of course, I don't think we haven't seen before, but I think that could also be the problem. I think if you have kind of like the ace, what I'm saying, the trick up your sleeve, whatever, if there was ever time to stretch your stuff, it's certainly now. So let's see how this next game is going to go. I mean, you have 5, like we talked about when the block started, so you have a lot of room for adjustments. I'd hate to see them go down like this. I know SHADIC's a tall order, but, hey, you ain't fly all the way over here just to, get smacked up like this.
Absolutely, and I can see why they're not going Olimar right now, or Alpha, whichever one they play, because obviously, they don't like sorties.
No.
So Pokemon Trainer is obviously that next best option, probably. But either way, SHADIC's still doing it good against his character, even with the cheesing opportunities, not getting that chance to show it.
Okay. Let's see how this next game goes right here. We need to see some adjustments, and damn it, we need to see them as fast as humanly possible. This is going to draw blood first. Nothing off the pin. Looks like we've got a bit of a trade, and not surprised right there. SHADIC kind of winning the majority of the damage right there. Nice, but I'm liking this now. Starting to read that frame 5 down to a little bit more. I think we talked about in the last game, the party starting options becoming just a little bit too much of a detriment for Pokemon Trainer.
Absolutely.
Noi just kind of running up, holding shield, letting SHADIC hold, forward first, and boom, damage.
Okay. 2 forward, I just can't get the second one, and now Noi in a really good position to kind of push him off stage. Ivysaur, when he's in that ledge position, super scary to fight, but now having to swap to Charizard. And not even using Charizard at all so far. The first game as well is opting for only Squirtle or Ivysaur. Very interesting.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things I like a lot about Ivysaur and Charizard that I don't much care for with Squirtle.
Right.
And of course, this is just given the matchup. I think Squirtle's a very good character. I think Charizard kind of has that ability to lock you down physically.
Yeah.
That scare tactic, kind of similar to what we see with like Roy and Chrom, where my presence my movement options, or I guess in Charizard's case, my lack thereof, just kind of will force you to do something haphazard. And then, of course, if you don't want to trade with me, Charizard cleans you up, you're done. But it looks like he's electing to go Squirtle and Ivysaur here. Let's see what he's going to bring to the table.
Yeah, he's only been opting for Squirtle Ivy. The Charizard has not come out to kind of play at the moment. But okay, see what the Ivysaur is needed. Probably going to go back to Squirtle now for that initial early damage combos. If you can get that one down throw, you can get some whirlpool combos, as people like to call it in the old days, to get some real big damage started.
That's right. It looks like, SHADIC trying to get some damage started, but Noi doing such a phenomenal job at stuffing him out before he even gets a chance to swing. Now, great thing about forward air is that it's like -4 on hit, but it's a little slower on the startup in comparison to what Squirtle's bringing to the table. And I like that Noi's breaking that zone physically and saying, yes, let's both swing at the same time. You're going to lose. Back throw. Oh, up throw. Okay, a little bit of a schmix right there.
I was going to say, yeah, DI mix, getting caught on the platform, going to get back at, push you to that ledge. And Noi bringing it all the way back, actually taking a big lead now. Maybe we were wrong, but Zard not even needed in the battle. Squirtle doing it enough, but okay, the big pin from SHADIC. Nice reversal now. Time for them to kind of, get that ledge trapping sorted.
Okay. Here's what the adjustments are going to be. Definitely got to get some things sorted out. It just, feels like this match started to trail a little out of control right here for SHADIC. Again, like I said, see what happens when, Noi kind of slows it down and locks you down physically. Now you start playing his game. And the crazy part about it is that you don't even realize you're playing it until that stock is taken.
Absolutely. And now, okay, the big trade with the pin on SHADIC seems getting beat up, but no, bringing it back to even. So, and see how it goes on. And yep, Rod, no Zard available in the play. He's not available in this game plan.
Nope, absolutely not, man. Not enough gym badges right there for Charizard to, do what you're telling him to do, I guess. Okay, nonetheless, though, Squirtle's still getting it done in a major way. Again, I think Noi just kind of using their mobility right now to force a mishap out of SHADIC, and I'm really liking this adjustment. Get right up close and personal. Again, let him swing first, let him drop shield too quickly, and then, again, just start swinging and put it on that good percent. Ivysaur, nice. Uh-oh, down air?
Maybe, yeah, that just catches you, man. That catches you for a long while. Very huge move. And I don't think it's active for that long. I think it's active for like 1 or 2 frames, I believe. But it's because it's such a big hitbox, just covers a lot of area. And SHADIC, even with trying to restore the recovery, that recovery does like kind of bring Corrin down in the tier list, I feel. I feel like that's one of their big discrepancies about them is like, if you can't recover well, it's hard.
It is. That's kind of the same thing for most sorties in this game. You only have, I guess just the nature of the game, you only have so much time to come back to the stage. And I think when it comes to the sorties, more than any other type of character, they're working with very, very minimal time. Of course, Corrin, no exception. However, the trade-off is that when it comes to dishing damage off stage, Corrin very well equipped to take some damage.
Absolutely.
Maybe not so much with forward air. I think that's kind of one of the key things that makes Corrin a little different than the other sorties, that forward air is more of a combo starter and a string extender than it is a combo finisher. But the trade-offs that you have back here, though. And back here is dangerous work, so let's see if SHADIC can maybe readjust right here for this next game. Both sides did a really good job of kind of filling each other out. Noi very well at home the second half of that match. Let's see what game 3 brings us.
I feel like as soon as he brought out Squirtle more and more, I feel like he was getting more confidence, and he was able to get because he gets the damage with Squirtle and gets the kills of Ivy. Really, really simple game plan, but it works so effectively, right? I feel like he's keeping SHADIC out. Even when he wants to get these landing traps with these nairs, these up airs, not getting a chance because Squirtle so evasive, so mobile.
Yeah, again, it's just kind of the less is more sort of tactic, and I can't quite feel super bad for SHADIC because Corrin is certainly a less is more sort of character too. I'm swinging big, I'm covering a lot of space. You know exactly what it is this character is looking for. The problem is, like we talked about earlier, it's just so goddamn terrifying to deal with. You're going to get hit. So right now it seems like Noi's kind of the one controlling the momentum here of this match. Is kind of dancing circles right now. SHADIC not quite able to find that opening. Great spot does it to get anything off it, and this time just holding shield, not trying to beat Squirtle to the swing there.
Yeah, they were playing a little bit of a game of chicken right there. It seems like Noi kind of winning out these interactions more and more. Ref definitely feeling more comfortable as the game's progressing. Okay, big pin doesn't get too much off it. Now charging up the water gun. Let's see if he can run away. Gets the grab as well. Finding a lot of grabs. I feel like Corrin, or SHADIC in general, getting a little bit more scared and shield now.
That's right, yes. Maybe swinging just a little too big. Another up air, but that time not able to connect the second one. And yeah, I'm going to have to hard agree with that too. Feels like they're getting a little haphazard with these swings. Again, there is safety in the utility of forward with it being -4, but you still got to make sure it's spaced properly because Noi's going to make you pay for it. Charizard's here, but only for a little while longer.
Come here. Recovery, bro. That's all it takes. Yeah, the confidence from Noi's been crazy. But okay, what are we doing right here? Actually shields the whole time. A lot of people probably would have tried to jump out and died from that. So good option from Noi, good patience to recognize what to do in that situation with the double fair. Gonna wait. Very good patience from Noi so far.
I always get confused on how to deal with the active hitbox on Corrin's F smash because you know it's not a multi jab. I think after like 10 or 11 hits you can roll out of it, but that one's I think a little different. So sometimes in your best interest to just hold shield. That problem is, I mean, more times than not, if you're holding shield that long, they're probably going to outlast you, bust it up, and, you know, KO you. So great stuff right there on Noi's behalf. Wonderful situation awareness. Get up attack off the ledge. Uncharacteristic. Noi going to make you pay for it, though.
Oh, my God. I think he was looking for a tether cancel into the down air. Just can get that right hitbox. And okay, nearly pinning the Zard, but still back to Squirtle, of course, for that damage. For the grab combos, probably, yep, trying to get a grab right there. Swinging his arm out, but, you know, Squirtle ain't got the longest arms. No. Can't really get a grab right there.
That's right. Bit of a stubbier fellow. Nice. Love that read. Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Not even letting you back. SHADIC going to take a little damage before I leave right there. Putting some more on the board, but at only 7%. I can't help but to feel like Noi right now is cooking with the right grease right here.
Absolutely, man. The Ivysaur down as are making the difference in the set, and the Squirtle combos with the grab. It's just such a good combo, and SHADIC can't really do too much about it. You know, Corrin's up B, very susceptible to getting dunked from down below. There's no hitbox on that top part, right? It's only the wings, the head. Very easy to kind of hit with the down air, especially if you got down air as big as Ivy.
That's right, man. You are susceptible for some real damage out there, and I think I'm
Zard?
I think I'm understanding where Charizard kind of plays a role into this match. You know, and again, he just doesn't. You know, he's there for recovery, but when it comes to the on-stage gameplay, I feel like Corrin can swing so safely. It's very hard for, you know, Charizard to play kind of like I'm outspace you, these attacks out of shield game.
Sure.
A different sortie, sure. Corrin, again, can swing super duper safe. It's probably best to trade a little bit of that stationary solidness that, you know, Charizard has for some mobility on Squirtle and Ivysaur side.
Yep, and you've seen a lot of time now, you know, Noi is very comfortable to kind of jump in now. In the earlier games, SHADIC was doing a good job of anti-airing with all the disjoints. For some reason, I think because of the fear, staying in shield more, Noi feels very comfortable now. So like, you know what, I'm Squirtle, I'm a rush in with my F-tilts, my grabs, my forward airs, and there's nothing you can do about it. Big down air on the shield as well. And SHADIC struggling to kind of contest the neutral until now.
Just until now right there. And again, one of the key elements in dealing with Pokemon Trainer, I think we may have brought it up in one of their previous interactions, was, you know, punishing the Pokemon switch. I didn't realize how important it was until I watched, God, who was it? It was, oh, wow, that was amazing. It was Esam versus...
Quid, maybe?
You know, it was at a Battle of BC a couple years ago. It was Esam versus... God, who was playing Pokemon? I can't, God, for the life of me, remember their tag, but they were there, and somebody's going to look up the VODs later on, and I'm going to hear about it in the YouTube comments. But Esam was the one that showed me the importance you know, of dealing with Pokemon Switch. And I think, you know, obviously for a character like Pikachu, you have multi-hits, you know, you can kind of outlast the switch animation. But for a character as disjointed or a character as disjointed and can swing as fast as Corrin can, it really makes all the difference. And I think we've seen a little bit more of it towards the middle of that match. Granted, still didn't matter in the end.
Yep.
But I think now they might be a little bit more hip to it. Moxie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. No, I feel you. I was actually going to suggest that, but I didn't know for sure.
Yes.
But either way, I feel like, I don't know if down B is frame one in this game when you switch. It might be, but I know it has intangibility, right? So a lot of the times when PTs are in a little bit of a pickle, they do that down B switch to kind of get out of combos, like Inklings up to up air, right? Just for an example. So, you know, abusing that with these trapper moves like Nair that can last for a long time, a good coverage to get your party starters, as you like to call it, Rod, could be really good for SHADIC, you know, to get that sorted. But at the moment, Noi not giving them an opportunity to do that.
Yeah, we got some music counter picking right here too. So I'm digging this tech, and I believe this is Moonlit Wilderness. But I wonder what the character choice is going to be, because we know we talked about it kind of coming in, doing our homework. You know, we certainly know one side for the, you know, the Pikmin and Olimar or Alpha, you know, whatever costume you're using usage, but it looks like they've switched over to Pokemon Trainer. And again, given the matchup spread statistically, I like this one a lot more. But I can't take anything away. Corrin is such a deadly character. SHADIC might start figuring some stuff out.
Yeah, we're going to have to see it with adaptation kind of falls on SHADIC's side now, because at the moment, Noi has been feeling super comfortable, like I said before, was very kind of, you know, not exactly approaching too much in the first game when he lost, and then this second game and third, right now, he's been feeling, you know what, I can just rush in, nothing SHADIC can do right now. Ivysaur switch maybe? Nope, it's going to stay Squirtle, maybe look for some grabs. Oh no, up till either way.
Yeah, I think he realizes once I break this zone, I mean, again, Corrin, pretty quick, you know, all things considered as a sortie, but not faster than me, and certainly not out of shield. So again, if we play this game of chicken, if I swing before you, I will certainly win it. Now I got you off stage, a little late on the down air. Love that bit of delay right there on SHADIC, but have taking full advantage of these platforms.
Look at that.
Okay, yeah, I need to slow this down. Hold up a second. Give me a second to breathe, pal.
Okay, still no down air. Noi looking for it more and more, but now, again, you know, as long as SHADIC can get like these aerials, early aerials in on these platforms, the extensions are unbelievable.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I mean, it's really getting the most bang for their buck in some of these, you know, strings. I think that's, you know, again, what makes Corrin so much different than some of the other sorties. That Corridor is such a string extender, but it looks like we're cutting the strings right now here. Noi right here with the pretty solid lead, but wait a minute, slow motion. Is that stock being taken? Great stuff. We're going to even this thing up.
Okay, and actually going to swap to Squirtle now. Yep, just for the grabs, probably just going to get initial, that initial damage in. But really good on SHADIC to kind of find the stock early in to bring it back to even. Noi's kind of running away with it, but now, of course, SHADIC maybe found a way in. Okay, gets the down throw, looking for the platform extension, nothing from it, but again, challenging with these sword aerials.
Yes. These disjoints, I mean, it's become kind of detrimental to work around. You know, it's one thing when I think Noi's in the corner, you know, but it's different when they're off stage. Because now that they're off stage, they only got so much time to recover. Even with Ivysaur, Corrin can really drop down, go for a couple forwarders, even go for drop down there and really stick it to Ivysaur. Or just hell, go for pin attack. My goodness, Wings getting busy.
Oh my goodness. Just finding stuff like that out of nowhere, thin air. Crazy, but okay, Noi on the other hand, looking for the up B, no dunk maybe. Just couldn't find that raised leaf extension. Probably wants the up B kill, and SHADIC not giving to him. He giving him 4 up airs though. It's a lot of damage.
That's right, a lot of damage indeed, but we got to figure out a way how we're going to take this stock, because I think the longer you let a player as intelligent as Noi, you know, kind of stay on stage, the more they begin to learn about you. And again, Corrin, great character. She has some sauce, but you kind of know what she's looking for.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, yes, see. Definitely starting to get very comfortable on some of these extensions and these conversions, and converting that right there into a stock being taken, bro. I'm gonna be real, I'm a little afraid.
That looks free. I didn't know how free that was, but that looks free.
Yeah, that was free.
I feel like Noi hasn't even mixed up the timing too much. SHADIC, as much as he wants to stall off stage, you're still gonna die to that down no matter what you do.
Okay, nice. Still has to lead, all things considered. If they can get this stock taken, SHADIC, of course, can push this into another game. He's doing a really good job off the mark with the neutral special. And yeah, I always love that falling upper in the corner. Of course, you know, when it comes to aerial pressure, a lot of times Corrin's back is going to be to the ledge, which is a good mix-up option for the opponent. Your back's to the ledge, there's nowhere you're going to go for up air. You're looking for back air. Wrong. Up air is a big rainbow arching move. You might run into this.
Okay, gets the one grab, maybe looking for the up throw. Nope, down throw, going to keep that kill throw soon.
Yeah,
just keep it fresh.
Yes, sir. Don't want to stale that joint out. Not in these high-tense situations. Ivysaur at rage? Absolutely not. Oh, my goodness.
Read in with the up ends, the up B now. You're in a bad position. How do you recover? Get back the ledge and the pin. Woo. And we're getting it to game 5, Rod. Wow.
The pin coast to coast at that, too. I feel like SHADIC was like, I'm running out of options right now. I don't have a combo breaking move, and Ivysaur is really sticking it to me. I got to go for pin and hope that I get the tipper effect, and I hope that it kills coast to coast. Great stuff right there on SHADIC.
I'm not going to lie. When I saw him roll in on the platform and get up air to up B, I thought that was it. I thought maybe that might have been it.
Bro, my life flashed before his eyes. Your life flashed before my eyes. His. Man. I was like, bro, I'm seeing a lot of visions right now.
It was crazy. Back to the future in a different way, but Noi going to have to see if he can bring this game 5 to his time, because, you know, feel like he was definitely starting to win, even though SHADIC took the first game. Noi was in a great position, but SHADIC just finds a way, man. He just never gives up, and I love that about him. Just tenacity like that is definitely a reason why, you know, he's doing so well so far, but obviously has to be a closer now.
Yes. Yeah, you got to close this joint out. I agree. He has a level of resiliency that's only rivaled by, you know, some of our most tenured players.
Absolutely.
Players who've been here, you know, years upon years, like Larry Lur, for example. I believe our oldest active ultimate player. You know, he has like nerves of skill like that, and to see him kind of rise to the occasion the way we did, no doubt in my mind this match is going to end in an electrifying finish on somebody's side.
Yep.
Noi right here getting himself recalibrated right now. Don't want to falter too early. We got one more match ahead of us.
Yeah, we're going to see how this goes along, how this game ends. It's the final chapter of the set, guys. Hope you're locked in, because I am for sure. I know Rod is as well, either way. Good start from Noi. F to into grab, the classic from Squirtle. So relentless on how he approaches the deep zone nair. Going to cover that recovery, and oh my god, an early stock. SHADIC looking down the barrier that loses right now. He's staring it in the face.
That's right, an early stock loss is definitely going to come back and bite him right here in the off-stage gameplay. This time, courtesy of Squirtle, no Ivysaur. Just kind of pushing the advantage from one end of the stage to the other. Okay, pin. Little miss space right now. We're going to see some safer swings right now. I mean, I don't know if we can get any safer than -4 on hit, but You know, you're going to need as much safety as possible, but you do not want to swing too big. You overextend even slightly, and Ivysaur is going to make you pay for it. Nice.
Yep, these back air finishes are doing really well. More Dragon Fang shots as we're coming off stage. I feel like SHADIC feels comfortable knowing where Noi's going to be, but now Noi doing a good job controlling center stage with Ivysaur. The down throw into that B. Where do you even go to move out the way of the move? Good drop zone there again from Noi. I really wants to get rid of SHADIC's second stop.
And he's doing a pretty decent job of it, but okay, he's doing a good job, just not a great job. Again, Chars are utilized for the recovery options on the way back, but it's still a big target, a big body, and you know how these swordies deal with those, okay?
Absolutely.
I'm in practice mode and you're sandbag.
Now we're gonna slow it down in neutral. Gonna see who gets that initial hit. Oh my
damn.
God. Yo, Noi covering so many options. Just knows where he's gonna be. We got down there to regrabs, of course. The forward air just wants the one, probably switch to Ivysaur. Nope. Stay to Squirtle. Not yet.
They're using all their tools in their kit to keep them off stage. I've seen a little bit of water gun come out right there. Early on the pin, off the mark, of course. Don't want to be that up close and personal on Squirtle. Noi very well aware of it. Okay, nice. Like that fake charge out. Again, a character like Corrin, you don't want to be off stage at all versus any combination of these three characters.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Big up air swing as well. Noi surviving that a little bit longer, but SHADIC definitely coming back into the set. It's definitely not over yet. Swinging the back air, really good space and getting the pin kick on the reversal as well. Just can't get a kill though.
Really struggling. Bleeding out right now, but wait a minute. If there's a will, there's most certainly a way here, Fabs. This could be the start of something great here on SHADIC's behalf. Noi's going to have to lock in here soon because they didn't cut this lead all the way down to some of the more unspoken parts.
Yeah, SHADIC been digging deep for this set. I talked about he was looking down and losing the barrel, but now maybe looking at winner's side still, but this has to keep going. You know, it's not over yet. Noi fighting back as well. Forward there. Now it's Ivy. How do you recover? Oh my God, so scary, Rob.
Oh my God, and then yes, taking the platforms away from him. Doesn't get any scarier than that if you're going up against Corrin. Letting you roll out first and then tossing out that forward air. Okay, Razor Leaf. Uh-oh. Bit of a fake out.
Yep. Stalemate right now. Just going to wait on the platform. Yep. Going to get back down. The Razor Leaf's coming out more and more. The projectiles. Keep that man away. You don't want to let SHADIC in your grounds. It's not going to feel too good, but SHADIC in a great position.
That's right. This ain't a scene. It's an arms race right now. Both sides is figuring out who's going to swing first. Nice. I like that. Being just a little bit out and away from the ledge. Charizard's here to swing big.
No way. This is one time to shine?
Is it? Hold on a second. Hold up.
Okay, yeah, switch to Squirtle, bro. You don't even want to deal with that. And okay, more back airs on your shield, all the wings in the world, having to swap to Ivy for that range battle. But now, where do you get off the ledge? SHADIC's waiting patiently.
Oh!
And the pin out of nowhere. Yo, SHADIC is that guy, man.
Damn.
SHADIC is that guy.
Whoa.
Where'd that even... I thought, you know what, maybe on a platform grab, maybe an up air unbelief. No. Sweet spot pin. That's what we get today. Noi looking so disappointed. Great set, but SHADIC, man, he finds a way.
SHADIC, bro. SHADIC just became a man. That's man.
Real.
That's DLC right there. That is man SHADIC, and wow, great stuff to him. You know, double pin in the 11th hour. I mean, you know, you could maybe attribute the first one to being just nerves or maybe a little bit of luck. You know, luck, there's a lot of, you know, mathematical things that factor into luck, but it could be a little luck. To do it twice in a row, though, rest assured, friends, that ain't luck. That is sheer resiliency and brilliancy. Great stuff on SHADIC.
Crazy. That guy is crazy, man. But, you know, either way, what a way to end our block, Rob, bro, because I think we're going to go to a break now.
Oh, we're going to swap.
I think so, yeah. But that was absolutely crazy. Great way to end it, man. But, man, you know, craziness. All I can say.
Absolutely, bro. And I'm so glad we got a chance to do this. It's Black History Month.
Absolutely.
Fabs and I bringing that black boy joy. Had a really great time with him as always. Want to see Fabs at more events. Hit him up. Them DMs is open. Talk some shot. We'll get him at the next event.